It's Saturday morning. It's about 20 to 9 and we're back from the car boot. It was an absolute disaster. What a waste of time. Spent less than 30 quid. Saturday's normally our big one, the one where we get a decent amount of stuff. So yeah, really disappointing. So I'll show you what we got. Darren did all right with pictures and prints, to be honest. Loved this one. Do you think that's sort of Central America, South America kind of thing? Some sort of touristy prints. That one's Lincolnshire, bit of Sorrento wear. These are interesting. They're like copper embossed, or however you'd call that. Both obviously the same thing, but different styles. Same picture, if you know, same building is what I meant. And then this is my pitiful collection of things. Grand Mastermind. I used to love that game. These 3 tins. Some little brass candlesticks. Butter dish, jug, this Millennium jug, mug, little brass planter. As usual, my favourite things are the pottery. So I've got a pretty little, can you see that? Studio pottery vase. That's a good sweet pea size, that one. And this little lidded studio pottery. That's a nice pattern as well. Pretty. And then this owl. Looks kind of like Mexican pottery again. I don't know if it is, but I really like that. But yeah, it's not exciting. Good morning, welcome back. It's Monday morning. It's about 20 to 8 and I'm about to start packing orders. Not a lot of interesting stuff going out today. There's lots of army boots and trainers and gaiters and political history books. So not a great deal of interesting stuff. There is a nice pair of candlesticks, hang on. These ones, sold those. So those are going out. And I also need to thank Susan, Danny and Christina, who all ordered on my website. Really do appreciate that. So I'll be packing those orders and getting those off today as well. It's a bit of a weird weekend. We went to the car boot on Saturday. I'll put in the haul after this actually, if I've still got it. I hope I haven't deleted it. I'm still getting used to my new phone. Anyway, it was really, really disappointing. We hardly got anything. Darren got some prints and I got a few bits and bobs, but really, really disappointing. And then I drove over to Nottingham to see my mum with the intention of going to the car boot while I was there on the Sunday morning, and it was cancelled because of the weather. So, a bit gutting. But to be fair, we've got enough stuff. I've got a backlog. Darren's got a backlog and we're still sorting through all the stuff from the lockup and things. So we've got enough to keep us busy. If you watched right to the end of my last vlog, you'd have seen me doing a bit of doodling. So I've put that on a card now. So I'll add that to my website. And I also did some others. I did this one. I did this one. And I did this one. So those will all be added to my website. Right, better get on. I've got a lot of parcels to pack, and then I know at least one's got to go to the post office. So we're going to go to drop off every post office, then pop to Aldi and get a bit of shopping. And then we need to go into Skeg to get something as well. So it's going to be a bit of a day like that. I've already picked my sweet peas. I had like a bumper lot because I was away over the weekend. Loads and loads of sweet peas. So I've got some in here on the window, on my mantelpiece. There's some in the lounge on the mantelpiece. There's some in the hallway, and there's more in the kitchen. Somebody asked, why do I pick all the sweet peas? With sweet peas, you have to keep picking them, otherwise they go to seed and then they'll stop flowering. So you keep picking them to encourage them to flower more. So that's the reason. But also, I get to enjoy them in the house. And then everything else, when I'm outside, I get to enjoy it. All the Rebecchias are coming out everywhere. It looks really, really lovely. If I get a chance, I will show you that in a bit. There's all the parcels ready to go in the car. It's only 10:10 and I've done all the parcels. And so we're heading out together. We're going to go and take the parcels. I've got to go to the post office as well. And we're going to go to Aldi and I can't remember. I'll have a little mooch around Skegness if it's not too busy. And as long as it's not raining, because there are some big black clouds. Good morning, it's Tuesday morning and I've done that usual thing of like starting a vlog and it fizzling out. We went to Skeg and then I got back and I was just a bit like, whew. It's just so much noise, isn't there, when you're out? And my brain just wasn't enjoying it at all. We went in this little hardware shop. Darren wanted some hooks for hanging pictures up and at the end of every aisle or in the aisles, they had little video screens with, you know, like almost like QVC type. This is how you use this and blah, blah, blah. So every aisle you went down, there was like chattering at you. And then we went into Aldi and for some reason we used the self-checkout. We don't normally. And those machines, it's just like beep, 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 beep. And you've got some bloke who's helping people. And he was shouting and then other people are shouting and there's just all this noise and I was just, by the time I got home I was like, oh. So I fizzled out. I did a bit of listing on eBay when I got home and a little bit of gardening, just deadheading and stuff like that. That was it really. Did I do anything else? No. So back to packing again this morning. Again, not a lot of interesting stuff. Mainly army boots, trainers, that kind of thing. More books, political history books, if you're into that kind of thing. Lincolnshire pickers, eBay. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get these orders packed. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down there already. Get these last few done. I have got a couple of pictures that I need to pack. So that'll take me a bit longer, but I want to get I'm not taking the parcels today. But if I get them packed and ready to go tomorrow, then I don't have such a big pile to do tomorrow. So that is my plan at the moment. So I've done my trainers and my boots. I've just got these to do. So these pictures have gone to the same place. Repeat buyer, actually, they bought a print off us a while back. There's an oil painting and print. And this lovely money box, West German pottery. Right, orders are all packed. And I've just put some things on my website, which I will show you now. Like I said to you the other day, I am adding stuff without showing you. So go and have a little look. See what else is on there. But anyway, I will show you these few bits that I've put to one side and see if there's anything you like. I've just written down the prices because I keep forgetting to put the prices when I'm editing, don't I? I get to the end of the day and I'm tired and I just want to finish it and then I forget. So let's tell you the prices as I'm doing it. Okay, so I've got this little ornament. It's like 3 stacked owls. It's very cute. It's a resin one. It's got a kind of rustic look to it, but it's cute. That is £5. So that is listed. Then there's this pottery chicken. How cute is this? That is £4. And then what's next? Another owl. This one is Shelf Pottery, which is from Yorkshire. It's sort of 70s. It's got that retro vibe about it, hasn't it? It's a money box. I've put a new stopper in. That one is £6. Another money box. Got themes going on here. It's the duck. I've been waiting for the stopper. Again, he's got a new stopper. It's a hand-painted Portuguese pottery owl. And he kind of rocks. When you put him down, you can tap him and then he just sort of rocks like that, which is kind of cool. It does have crazing. If you don't know what crazing is when there's cracks in the glaze, and it just happens over time. You'll find it on a lot of older pottery pieces with glazes. It's not chipped or cracked, it's just like fine cracks in the glaze itself. So he does have crazing, but look at his funky eyes. So there's that. Did I tell you that one is £10? Then I've got this gorgeous little vase. It does have a mark on it. It's like an impressed G, but I've not been able to determine who the maker is. It's a greeny brown glaze with a sort of leaf pattern on the front. That is a perfect sweet pea size. That one is £5. Then I've got another piece of studio pottery. It's this. This is made by Simon Leach. It was made sometime from the maker's mark. I could tell quite a lot actually. Not only could I tell it was by Simon Leach, I could tell that he made this between 1979 and 84, I think it was, down in Bovey Tracy in Devon, because he changed his mark over the years. So that's how I could determine that. But isn't it pretty? It's got such a delicate little pattern on it. Little lidded dish, so you could use that for sugar, for jam, for condiments. I think that would make a really pretty little sugar dish. But obviously you can use it for whatever you want. That one is £8. Sorry, I thought I could hear a car coming, but I don't think I can. The tractors are up and down at the moment, setting the dogs off. Then I have this gorgeous owl. Now, very much looks like Mexican pottery. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely of the style of the Mexican pottery if it's not. Beautiful. That one is £18. And then something a bit different. I picked these up at the car boot. I thought somebody might be interested. They're little embroidery kits. Now, I don't want to open them up. So it's a bag within a bag. So you've got the ring, which is a sort of plastic one, but you've got the ring to do it. And then this is the first one. So everything's in there. It says you just follow the stitch. There may be a little colour difference between the picture and the actual floss. The real colour, please refer to the product. Anyway, there's this one, which is a darker one. Put that back in there so they don't get muddled. And then the other one, again, has got the ring. It's got pretty flowers on it as well. And I'm doing those at £4 each. Those are the bits that I'm showing you today. I've decided to have a break. My brain's just stopped working. So I think, it's only 10:20, but I'm getting hungry already. So I'm going to have an early lunch, I think, soon. I wanted to show you something that I did yesterday. So I was doing some gardening and I was pulling up bindweed, and these were coming up because all the bindweed was like going round them. So I didn't want to throw them away. So what do you think? I had an old coal skull. Do you like that? It's 6 o'clock and I've come outside to do some watering. I've been to yoga. I've not done that much today. Just not felt, I don't know, can't put my finger on it. Just don't feel quite myself today. Do you ever feel like that, where you just don't know what's wrong, but you just don't, I don't know, it's bugging me. Can you hear it? Yeah, I don't know what's up with me, but I'm struggling to vlog and I'm struggling to do a lot, so sorry if this has been a little bit disjointed, but I'm gonna do some watering. Gonna work out who's making all that noise, and then maybe tomorrow morning I'll pick up my phone again and finish off this vlog tomorrow. Good morning, it's Wednesday morning. It is 7:30 and I'm just starting work. I've just been on eBay. It's really annoying, but somebody had ordered something through Click and Collect, a tin. It was quite a decent sale, and they didn't bother to pick it up, so it's now coming back to us. So I'm assuming that we're getting charged postage. Oh, we're definitely getting charged postage on the way there, probably on the way back as well. And then we've got to refund them. Just seems totally out of order. If you order something to a place and you just can't be bothered to pick it up, that's your issue, isn't it? Not ours. So I've just changed our settings to opt out of Click and Collect because I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Anyway, grumpy start to the day. Still feeling a little out of sorts. Don't know what's going on. Let's blame the hormones, shall we? Shall we blame the hormones? Let's do that. Sun's shining. Think of the positives. Right, okay. Oh, I made a card yesterday. That one. I think it's quite pretty. I quite like that, on Italian herb mix paper. Plans today. So I've got 2 orders to pack, that's it. I've got drop parcels off, and then we're going to go to the garden centre. Darren wants a couple more holly bushes, holly trees to plant out the front there, just to stop people parking on our grass there and driving over it and stuff. So that is one of the plans. And then Darren and I think are going to work on the main border, try and tidy it up and stuff. The new bit's looking really good. The older bit is just looking a little bit, I didn't plant loads in there, but because there was all like the perpetual cornflower, is that what it was called? Something like that. The cornflower things anyway, and there was all sorts there. That's all died back, so now it looks bare, and stuff I have planted hasn't done so well because the soil there's like really clay, whereas the soil on the other side had been turned over and topsoil had been added and stuff like that. So that's at first, the initial side isn't looking as good, so we need to work on that. So we might do that today, hopefully, and do some listing, get some work done. I'm just not feeling it. What's up with me? Got any suggestions? What's wrong with me? Apart from I'm a moody madam. I'll get on with packing my one order. It's cool, isn't it? I have got another one, but I don't know where it is, and Darren's disappeared. I don't think our house is that big, but I've literally just searched around the garden, the garages, all sorts, can't find him. So I have no idea where he's gone. He's done a flit. We went to the garden centre. Darren's got a couple of hollies and a beech, I think it is, that he wants to plant out the front. And then I got a lavender. Hang on a second and I will go and find it to show you. This is it here. It's a bit different, isn't it? Look at the colour. So I can take cuttings from that once it's established. I'm thinking of possibly putting it just here in this corner. Yeah, isn't that lovely? So this is the border where we're going to work today. Darren's going to reshape this, I think. Work on this. He sets all up with tools and a chair. We just had a little bit of lunch and I cooked a courgette, and we were just admiring how we'd got a couple of these sort of round squashes. I think there might be one left. Turned around and Jenny had grabbed one and was eating it. Little madam. Let's see if I can find the other one. Here it is. That's my shoes squeaking. See, there's the other one, but she nabbed the one from down here. Was chewing it. How dare she? But we've had quite a lot of these courgettes and zucchinis or whatever they're called. Nice big yellow ones they are. Look at this. It's about 4:45. I've been such a terrible vlogger this week. Sometimes my YouTubing vlogginess confidence just drops off, and that's what it's been this week. I just haven't had my confidence. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to round this up, put all the bits together, put them in a little video, a little vlog, and apologise profusely. Just going to apologise profusely. It is what it is. Hopefully my mojo will come back and it'll all be good. Anyway, there's plenty to look on my website if you want to go and have a look. I keep adding little bits here and there, including, oh, where did I put it? Oh, hang on. Funky little, well, I've called it a chamber stick because technically it is a chamber stick, isn't it? But that's kind of cool. Anyway, that has been added along with some other bits. So if you want to have a look, feel free. Thank you so much for your support as usual. Leaving me thumbs ups and comments really does help, as does leaving hearts and comments on my Insta and Facebook posts. That really helps too. It just keeps things visible. Yeah, and if you want to see what Darren's up to or what we're up to in the garden and see more of the dogs, then subscribe to Darren and Kirsten's Garden Adventures. And hopefully soon I will have my vlogging mojo back, and we'll take it from there. Take care, stay safe.